the Coyote Twin, Vermilion's Downtown Theater. Providing entertainment Thursdays through Sundays.
Tonight, Vermilion celebrates a new ribbon cutting.
We'll have that and more coming up. Coyote News starts right now.
Live from the Al Newharth Media Center, this is Coyote News.
Several best-selling authors are on campus. Welcome to Coyote News. I'm Jacob Pierce.
And I'm Kylie Moore. We'll get to that story in a moment, but first, University police released a timely warning regarding a hazing incident on campus. UPD says that they received a report of hazing that occurred during the weekend of October 31st at the Alpha Zeta Delta House. At this time, that is all that has been released. If you have been a victim of a crime or witnessed a crime, contact local law enforcement. The Bison Campaign to Save South Dakota Public Broadcasting employees has released information regarding the initial success of the program. SDPB announced last week that 7 of the original 15 positions identified for layoffs will remain. SDPB recognized Friends of SDPB, the nonprofit that launched the Bison Campaign, as a crucial role in rallying support. SDPB says they aren't out of the woods yet, but the path forward is clearer.
A local bookstore celebrated a milestone with a new owner. Outside of a Dog bookstore recently celebrated their reopening with a ribbon cutting. Guests enjoyed snacks and cake while hearing from chamber members and the store's new owners, Elias and Nova Donstad.
I hope that we can really foster children's literacy. Really want to partner with the library with that. We really want to get kids to read.
But the bookstore also wants to reach readers of all ages. Donstad and his partner have expanded their selections and now include an activity spinner featuring a variety of books, crossword puzzles, and games. They also host book clubs and other community events to bring readers young and old together. The bookstore's new hours are Monday through Thursday from 10 to 7 and Friday and Saturday from 10 to 8.
2 New York Times bestselling authors visited USD last week. The Cheeseman Center for Democracy presented the talk, which took place in Farber Hall last Thursday. Dr. Deborah and James Follow's book, Our Towns, tells the cultural reinvention taking place across America. The Follows started traveling the country in 2012, visiting different small towns to get a realistic view of the communities that are usually not shown in the news. Their goal was to understand these towns' challenges and resilience, and tell what makes them unique. Following the talk, there was a Q&A and a book signing. James Follows is a journalist who has written for publications such as The Atlantic and The New Yorker. His wife, Deborah Follows, was the assistant dean and assistant director of admissions at Georgetown University.
Another New York Times bestselling author is coming to USD today. Angeline Booley is a Chippewa author who tells stories about her Ojibwe community. Her first novel, Firekeeper's Daughter, was released in 2021, and she just released her newest novel back in September. The presentation will discuss Indigenous storytelling, identity, youth empowerment, and contemporary Native American issues. Following the keynote talk, there will be a book signing. The event takes place at 6 tonight in Alf's Auditorium. Promoting Awareness, Victim Empowerment, or PAVE, is collaborating with the men's basketball team for tonight's game. Coyote News' Nadia Castillo is live in the muck to learn more. Nadia?
Thanks, Jacob. I'm here tonight with Tiffany Peretti, president of PAVE. Tiffany, what was the preparation like for this collaboration with the USD men's basketball team?
Yeah, so every semester, PAVE always partners with USD Athletics. It's one of our most fun and major events. We love partnering with them because it gets to spread the word about our organization, but also go Yotes. We always want to support athletics as well. So the preparation was just planning in advance, working with Brittany from USD Athletics, but we're super excited for tonight.
What made you choose this specific event to promote PAVE and share information?
Yeah, so USD Athletics always has a whole bunch of people go because we all love supporting our fellow Yotes. So that's just a great way to kind of spread the word about PAVE, but also supporting each other as well. So that's why we chose it.
Why is it important for not only students but community members to learn about sexual violence?
It's all about the mission. The more that you spread word about it and the more that you promote how important our organization is, then others may be able to hear that if they are ever in situations such as that. And we're just a great resource for not only students here at the university, but also the community as well.
Apart from information, what are other things that people attending will be able to get from it? Like, are there any free items?
Yeah, so we're super excited. We're giving out these super cool bracelets. We're also giving out some PAVE tumblers, shirts, and then we'll be giving out a PAVE basket for the person who wins the hoop game during one of the timeouts.
Thank you so much for being here, Tiffany.
Of course.
Live from the MUC for Coyote News, I'm Nadia Castillo.
Thanks, Nadia. The game is tonight at 7 in the SCSC.
The Sociology Club is giving back to the Vermilion community this weekend. The club will be volunteering at Pathways Shelter for the Homeless this Saturday from 10 to 2. Anyone who would like to attend can meet in the MUC at 9:15 that morning and should expect to return to campus by 2:30. Transportation will be provided for everyone who RSVPs on USD Involved. Coming up, Vermilion honors its veterans. You're watching Coyote News.
Margaret Cottle is a USD psychology major with a minor in arts and health.
I like that I can combine both psychology and art and study two things that I love. I get a lot of satisfaction out of using non-medical treatments such as art to promote people's wellness and provide therapeutic activities for people. I like watching Coyote News because I feel like it's very authentic and it keeps me up to date of what's going on around campus. I really enjoy the live Q&As and those kind of fun little looks into student life.
This is Coyote News.
The continuing government shutdown has created a response in the community for those needing meal aid. South Dakota's Department of Social Services announced that November SNAP benefits will be distributed this weekend, either in full or partially, depending on whether the shutdown is still active or not. Additionally, the Vermilion Farmers Market will be offering a 2-for-1 this Saturday for those using SNAP or EBT benefits on SNAP-eligible items. Admission is free and will go from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Clay County Fairgrounds. The funding bill to end the shutdown has now moved from the Senate to the House after a 60-40 vote on Monday.
In honor of Veterans Day, the W.H. Over Museum hosted their annual Celebrating Veterans exhibit, highlighting those who served. Veterans and locals were invited to enjoy coffee and pastries at the exhibit's recent opening reception. Lynn Mueller is the museum's president and curator of this exhibit.
We need to pay our respects and honor those that have made the sacrifice. Now, being in the military is not the easiest thing in the world. We need to honor them, and we should support them by showing our appreciation through displays like this.
The exhibit's goal is to honor the sacrifice veterans made for the United States. By attributing their stories through photos, memorabilia, uniforms, and artifacts, the museum hopes to offer a better understanding behind their services. For those unable to attend the opening reception, the Veterans Exhibit display will run throughout the month of November.
A new outdoor sporting facility has recently finished construction in Lower Vermilion. 6 pickleball courts and 2 tennis courts are now open at Cotton Park. Despite some early construction delays and leveling issues, City of Vermilion Parks Director Jim Gullish says the courts are still up to a playing standard.
Is it 100% yet? Absolutely not, but we're kind of at the end of the season right now where they don't want to do any overlay or any concrete work, so we're going to hold off till spring to do any reconstruction of areas that maybe need to be addressed.
Despite the concerns, players are still putting the facility to use. The courts at Cotton Park will remain open as the weather gets colder.
Pi Kappa Alpha has spent the last several weeks preparing to bring laughter for a good cause. Nadia Castillo is live in the MUC to learn more. Nadia?
Thanks, Kylie. I'm here tonight with Ben Partridge, Pi Kappa Alpha president. Ben, for people that don't know, can you explain a little bit more about what Thursday Night Live is and how long have you been doing this for?
Yes, of course. So Thursday Night Live is our own spin-off of Saturday Night Live, and we just kind of like to joke around, mess around, create skits, create some funny scenes, have a little weekend update, and kind of just bring the community together. But with Thursday Night Live, this will be our 18th year doing it, so we've been doing it for a while now, and we just love doing it every year.
You mentioned that you love doing it every single year. How does this comedic event showcase or represent the values of Pi Kappa Alpha?
So with this, it's not just a funny skit that we do just for fun to have fun and do different stuff. This is actually an event that will raise awareness for Cure Kids Cancer up in Sioux Falls. That's our main philanthropy. So all the donations, all the tickets, all of our sponsors, all that money is going to Sanford Children's Hospital in Sioux Falls.
For that, how much money are you expecting to raise tomorrow?
I mean, if we did $5, if we did $5,000, it doesn't matter to us. We just know that we're doing it for a good cause, but we're hopefully ballparking around $500.
What are you most looking forward when it comes to tomorrow?
The real answer is being done with it. It's been chaotic, it's been crazy, but I've had a lot of fun and a lot of good guys are in this, and it's just going to be hilarious, but time's ready to be done with it, you know?
Are you in any of the skits, or did you help prepare some of them? If so, can you give us a sneak peek?
Yeah, so I kind of did everything, a little bit of everything, not to toot my own horn, but I did a little bit of everything from script writing to lights to just making sure everything's flowing properly with the props, with everybody in the background, backstage, and all that good stuff. But tomorrow we'll have Dora the Explorer, we'll have the weekend update, I've said. We always do a freshmen do a talent, so we're going to have them have their own show, so you guys will look forward to that, and just a lot more. And our Pi Kappa Alpha Dream Girl will be announced as well.
Thank you so much for being here, Ben. Live from the Mug for Coyote News, I'm Nadia Castillo.
Thanks, Nadia. Doors open at 6:30 and the show begins at 7.
The Campus Activities Board and Lost and Found are teaming up to host Make-A-Mate, which is the first Stuff-A-Buddy event of the year. Students can come and create their own stuffed animals from 3 to 5 next Wednesday in the Muck Pit.
Students get an early taste of Thanksgiving this weekend. African Student Association, or ASA, is hosting a unique Thanksgiving celebration featuring a potluck of food from different cultures. Aside from the food, there will be games and karaoke. The dinner takes place from 6 to 8 on Saturday night in the Muck. Next on Coyote Sports, women's basketball plays back-to-back home games.
And football hosts in-state rivals South Dakota State.
Every day, 37 people die. Every 79 seconds, someone is killed.
Love y'all. I'll see you later.
2 out of 3 people will be impacted, and this could all be prevented. Don't drink and drive.
This is Coyote News.
Volleyball celebrates Senior Day. This is Coyote Sports. I'm Ethan Ladke.
Men's basketball grabs its first win of the season, and I'm Jason Lopez-Martinez.
Coyote women's basketball hit the hardwood for 2 home games last week. The team hosted Air Force for their Education Day game, hosting students from around the area. The defense had a strong game, forcing 16 turnovers and holding the Falcons to 14% from 3. USD won 75-50. Next, the team faced Buena Vista. The offense was rolling, with both Angelina Robles and Elise Terabiates scoring 17 points, as South Dakota secured a 104-54 victory. The team hits the road this week, playing at Kansas State on Thursday and at Idaho State on Sunday. South Dakota men's basketball traveled down to Creighton, where they lost 92-76 before returning home to take on Ozark Christian College. Against the Ambassadors, Porter Enan scored 20 points and grabbed 13 rebounds, setting a new career high in both. The offense was flying as they scored 72 points in the first half, a new program record, as they cruised to a 121-65 victory. The team plays tonight against Southern Indiana and Sunday against Western Michigan in the SCSC.
Coyote football took on in-state rival South Dakota State on Saturday for Senior Day. The Jackrabbits scored on the very first play from scrimmage with a 75-yard rushing touchdown. The Coyotes answered, scoring 17 points with a L.J. Phillips rushing touchdown and a Lorenzo Fenner receiving touchdown. SDSU would score a touchdown to tie it up at 17 at halftime. The Coyote defense would come out of the locker room strong, holding the Jackrabbits scoreless the entire second half. Another Phillips rushing touchdown sealed the deal for USD as they won 24-17. South Dakota hits the road for their last game of the regular season, playing at 21st ranked Southern Illinois on Saturday.
USD Triathlon competed at the Collegiate Triathlon Championships this past weekend in Arizona. The Coyotes had 2 runners break the top 15, with Chelsea Weber leading the pack with a time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 2 seconds, and Alexa Magalon right behind her with a time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 11 seconds. The team scored 693 points overall and finished in 5th place. Coyote News' Nathan Delaney is live in the muck with Magalon following her 15th place finish at the Collegiate National Championship. Nathan?
Thanks, Ethan. I'm here with Alexa. Alexa, triathlon requires long distances of biking and running. What is going through your mind while you're doing that?
So most of the time, I'm just trying not to think about how much it hurts, but I think just getting through the motions, through the next steps, turns, just like trying to hold on to a group, stuff like that, I think is the most important.
You finished within 10 seconds of your teammate Chelsea. What was it like running alongside her at the end?
It's definitely like very motivating seeing your teammate just at the front and trying to catch up or hold on. Also, even if you just pass other teammates on the side that are going on the opposite direction, it's nice to see and encouraging.
You guys just got back from your trip to Arizona. What was your best part about being in Arizona besides the race?
I think the weather, probably. We came back to snow and colder temperatures, so it was nice to be a couple of days in the sun.
Your guys' off-season now starting. What is your off-season plan / training going to look like?
So we are taking now a couple of days off, recovering to reset for like the coming season, and then just slowly back into training, I think next week. So it's just going to be a slow build-up, I think.
Thank you so much for being here. Live from the Muck for Coyote News, I'm Nathan Delaney.
Thanks, Nathan. The team finished the season with their highest national race finish since 2022.
South Dakota Volleyball hosted both Omaha and Kansas City inside the SCSC last week. Against the Mavericks, the Coyotes got off to a slow start, dropping the first set 25-14, before coming back and winning the next 3 sets. Avery Van Hook finished the match with a double-double, recording 26 assists and 18 digs. Versus the Roos, USD again started slow, dropping the first set 27-25, but was able to turn it around, winning the next 3 sets. The team honored lone senior Cameron Ferris and head coach Lean Williamson on Senior Day against Kansas City. Ferris has appeared in every single match for the Cows over the last 4 seasons. She ranks 4th all-time in career digs with 1,717 and 6th in career aces with 143 aces. She won the Summit League Defensive Player of the Year last year. Williamson also hit a milestone against the Roos, becoming the winningest coach in Summit League history with 249 total wins and 147 conference wins. The team heads to Oral Roberts on Saturday before returning home on Tuesday to take on NDSU in the last game of the regular season.
South Dakota High School Activities Association will be hosting high school football state championships inside the Dome this weekend. The games start on Thursday and run till Saturday. Tickets can be purchased online at goyotes.com/tickets. All games will be streamed on the SDPB YouTube channel. That's it for Coyote Sports.
When we come back, we ask students what they are looking forward to most over Thanksgiving break. Stay with us.
The Charcoal Sports Show, the hottest names and the hottest takes.
Tune in every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. where Charlie Preen and Cole Larsch highlight prep sports, college sports, Coyote athletics, and professional sports. We would love to hear your questions for us too. The phone lines are always open.
Tune in to the Charcoal Sports Show each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. to hear the hottest takes on KAOR Vermilion.
In the United States, approximately 6.3 million animals enter shelters every year. Of those, only 3.2 million will be adopted, and over 920,000 will be euthanized. Help put a stop to animal homelessness, save a life, and rescue your next best friend.
This is Coyote News.
Last night, solar storms created dazzling lights in the sky, and there may be more to come. Bursts of energy from the sun created auroras in the sky all across the globe, including the U.S., even as south as Texas. Scientists say there could be more stronger solar storms tonight, creating even more lights. Vermilion had its first snowfall of the season over the weekend, which may help some get into the Christmas spirit.
We asked our Instagram followers, when do they start listening to Christmas music?
I would say usually around this time. Usually at this point, I'm already trying to queue up a few Christmas songs every few days. What about you?
I don't really have a specific time, but the snow has definitely made me get into the Christmas spirit.
Agreed. What do the people say? After Thanksgiving. Fair enough. Give the turkey its time. Follow our Instagram page for more weekly polls.
Thanksgiving break is almost upon us.
We ask students, what are they most looking forward to over the break?
Here's what they had to say.
Getting to watch some basketball. I'm excited for that. The food. Yeah, I really like Thanksgiving food, so pretty excited about that.
It'd be a hot take, turkey. It's kind of lower on my list. Give me the mac and cheese, the stuffing, the mashed potatoes and gravy, all that, and I'm good. I don't even need turkey on my plate.
Turkey. The food, honestly.
Mostly the Thanksgiving part of the break. I like food. So that's where I'm at on that part.
The food, the yams, the mac, and family. I gotta throw that in there too.
To see my family.
To enjoy a lot of food with my family. Getting to see my dog and my mom.
Getting to go home and see my family.
Just having no classes.
Probably just seeing my grandparents, eating some food with them.
Definitely going home to see my family and my dogs.
Probably just to see all my family and my hometown friends.
I'm most excited to see my family and friends because I usually never really go back to town, so that's what I'm most excited for.
Probably just working and, and eating, really.
Seeing family.
For me, I'm probably gonna have to go back home, spend time with some family, catch up with high school friends, gym, and work at the Aberdeen Insider. So just a bit of everything, you know, catch up and play some Smash 2 with Joe, and maybe a Minnesota trip too. I don't know. Bit of everything, yeah.
Sounds like a good time, yeah.
For me, I just want to go home and see my family, have a nice Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah. I don't think I could pick. I mean, Thanksgiving meal, my family, my old hometown friends, it's gonna be a good time. Kylie?
I think I'd have to agree, just going home, seeing my friends and family, and eating some good food.
Exactly. Great time, yeah. That's all for Coyote News.
Pick up the volant for your recaps on Coyote Athletics.
Listen to 91.1 for news updates throughout the week and for coverage of your USD sports.
Don't forget to follow our social media pages for daily updates and the weekly poll. Have a great night.